There is someone that I would not leave if we believe in the magic of friendship. We will see the rainbow that we dream of. There is someone inside of everyone. Someone will see that the magic of friendship is a beautiful thing. Your rainbow of friendship will shine a light so bright for everyone to see, to help others to believe in the magic of friendship. There is someone inside of you for everyone to believe in the magic of friendship, because friendship is magic.
Okay, so welcome to episode 4. Today I'm actually going to talk about myself. Alright. Okay. So I was actually born in Page, Arizona, and I'm 14, almost 15. And my birthday is September 6th. And I was born in 2004. And I am a special needs kid. Even though I don't look like it, I am. And yeah, even though I really don't look like it, I am though. I really am. Even though I don't look like it, but I am. So yeah, and my friend Tiffany is a special needs kid. Even though she doesn't look like it, she is. And she's in 10th grade, and I'm in 9th grade. But she's still my friend. And yeah. And yeah. And my life was pretty much great for the past 14 years, almost 15 years. Almost 15 years of my life. Almost 15 years of my life. And I was born and raised in Page, Arizona for 11. And then I was brought here for 4 years. For 4 years, exactly. 4 years. But I was raised in Page, Arizona for 11 years. I was raised in Page for for half of my life. Well, almost 15 years of my life, but actually 11 years. 11 years of my life, and I'm going to be turning 15 here in Colorado, and yeah. And I just want you to know that I am the person who was on Haley Morgan and Flaming Dragons and Mom. And I am the one who's been doing all these videos for you. And on my other channel, I've been doing all these other videos on my other channel. And I'm the same person. I'm the same person on both channels. And yeah. So from now on, I'm gonna be from now on, I'm gonna be wearing these. Yeah. And I have a very rare chromosome disorder. It's 2, which is hard to say, but I do have them. And it's, well, I'm not gonna say, just because I don't want you to find out right away. And I am very special, and you should appreciate that. And please like and subscribe. And if you do, I will give a shout out to whoever subscribes to my channel. And if I get this video up to 1,000 likes, I will give you a shout out. Give everyone a shout out who gave a like to this video. And please comment down below if you like this video and if you like my show so far. And okay, so it's just basically, yeah. I've been talking about myself, and basically being myself And yeah. And I'm just gonna change the subject real quick because I want to show you one video that has been posted online about the primary colors. And you will see that everything you see is pretty much a complete extraordinary thing. I'm going to show you that video, and it will surprise you forever and ever. The real primary colors. The real primary colors. Hold on.
Look how cool my shirt is. I'm so grand today. There are a few things in this world that I feel very passionately about. I don't care if you use a Mac or a PC. I don't care if you say GIF or GIF. But I feel very strongly about color. Do you know what the primary colors are? I will even make it multiple choice for you. Take your time. If you picked C, you were lied to as a child. To be fair, this is a little bit of a trick question because they're kind of all primary colors to a degree. From a very young age, we are told that blue, yellow, and red are the primary colors, and that you can mix those colors together to make any other colors. All of these are lies. Let's discuss why. First, I'm going to do that thing that you're not supposed to do when you're writing essays, and explain what the definition of a primary color is. Primary colors. Any group of colors from which all other colors can be obtained by mixing. If you can manage to get any of these colors from these colors, you are a freaking magician, my friend. The real primary and secondary colors are red, blue, green, cyan, magenta, and yellow, depending on whether or not you're talking about adding or subtracting color. Get that now? Those 6 colors are so important that it makes me angry that we don't teach children about those 6 colors. We teach children a system of color that is founded on misinformation that has been handed down for hundreds of years. We scientifically know how color works now. We don't have to continue using this color model. So when we are children and our teachers bust out those fancy colors and paint, and they tell you that you can mix those colors together to make any other color, which is a lie, they are teaching you a form of subtractive color. The real primary colors that they should be teaching you about are cyan, magenta, and yellow. These are the 3 most important colors you can know about as an artist. They are the true primary colors. This is why printers use CMYK in their printing, because they're very technical machines, and they have to use the actual primary colors to make every color that you can print. In this system, the secondary colors are blue, red, and green. 2 of the colors that they tell us are primary colors you can make by mixing paints. Let's have an example. Okay, welcome to Echo's color theory class. So over here is the red, blue, and yellow that we're told are the primary colors, and then over here we have the yellow, magenta, and cyan, which our teacher has so lovingly called sky blue, which are the actual primary colors. So in subtractive color, blue is actually a secondary color, and to demonstrate that, we're going to be mixing cyan and magenta. I'm just going to be using my fingers for this. You can make blue by mixing cyan and magenta. So there is no way that blue is a primary color. You can actually do the same thing with red by mixing yellow and magenta. I feel like this is kind of hard to see on camera, but this is clearly a shade of red. Blue and red are not primary colors. Now, unfortunately, because I'm working in acrylic, these colors aren't as vivid as I want them to be, so I'm going to also show you an example using alcohol-based markers. So here I have a yellow marker, a magenta marker, and a red marker for control. So the first thing we're going to do is make a control area where you can just see what the red alcohol-based marker looks like. So that is a pretty pure red spot, and then we're going to go in with magenta, and then control area right here so you can see what it looks like alone. And then we're going to use this Art Nouveau 405 yellow. One spot here for control. Now, watch when I color this over yellow, it becomes an incredibly vivid red. Honestly, I would say that this mixed red is even more vivid than the red marker itself. If red was a primary color, you would not be able to make it by mixing other colors. When you are working
See? See? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Make it by mixing magenta and yellow. So because we're taught the wrong primary colors,
That's what I was talking about.
would say that
I'm serious. That's what I was talking about.
but what people don't
The real
realize
primary
is
colors aren't the real ones. These ones are the primary colors. The real primary colors.
green when you could be getting a much more vivid green by mixing two primary
The teachers are teaching you wrong about the primary colors. The ones that they're teaching you are fake. The ones that no one is teaching you are the real ones. They just want you to think that those colors are not real and the other three are. But they are fake, but the yellow is not. The yellow is a true primary color, but the other but red and blue aren't. And green was right, but magenta and light blue are the ones that are correct. And yellow, yeah.
Honestly, that system is probably going to continue for the next 100 years. There are two main types of color wheels. There is the traditional triadic color wheel, and then there's the Munsell color wheel. Science, tradition. How is anyone supposed to have faith in the public education system when we can't even teach kids the primary colors? This is science. This is a social construct. The only reason that people think that color theory is so complicated is because you're taught the wrong primary colors in fucking grade school. You're never gonna get anywhere thinking this is blue. It's very important to know the difference between cyan and blue because one of them is a secondary color and one of them is a primary color, depending on whether you're talking
And
about
it's called cyan. But there's different types of purple, but one of them is magenta. But the light blue is mentally called cyan. Call them cyan from now on, guys. Call light blue cyan.
When I'm trying to explain this very complicated concept to my friends, I will usually just say purple is alive because purple is the closest word in their color vocabulary to what I'm talking about.
And call that the vivid purple magenta, which is supposed to be called. You guys do call it that, but some people call it purple, but it's really magenta. Call it magenta, everyone. And call light blue cyan. And it'll make her happy. It'll make her happy, and it'll make everyone else happy that they've actually seen the real primary colors.
Except for magenta. Magenta is a color that doesn't have a wavelength. But if magenta doesn't have its own wavelength, how can I see it? Brain math. We're going to go back to grade school and talk about your eyes now. As you may or may not know, your eyeballs have three cones, three color receptors that are tuned to specific parts on the visible spectrum. Red, blue, and green. RGB, like a computer screen. This is also why televisions and older computer monitors are made with red, blue, and green pixels. It's eyeball tricks. So let's just say you're walking down the street and you see a lemon tree and you're like, oh my, those lemons are yellow. You don't have any yellow receptors in your eye, so what's going on? The yellow light that lemon is shining off into your eyes is causing some of your red cones to fire and some of your green cones to fire. Since both of those cones are firing, your brain thinks it must be something between them. It's yellow. Your brain, look at it do an automatic math.
Hold on, guys.
It can also trick your brain into thinking.
What? Can I at least just finish the video? It's not even 8:30 yet. It's 8:24.
Making something is yellow by making your red and green cones fire intentionally. And that's actually what your computer screen is doing to you right now. If you're looking at this on an older computer model and you get really close, you'll see that all of the pixels in this yellow are just red and green. There's no yellow light coming off of your computer right now, but your eyes think it's yellow because both of your red and green cones are firing. So now let's talk about where magenta comes from. If something makes your green and red cones go off, your brain will think it's something between that, which is yellow. If your green and blue cones fire, your brain will say, oh, it's something between that, it must be cyan. But when your blue and red cones fire and your brain goes, it must be something between that, the thing that's between that is green. And the green cones aren't firing, so it can't be green. And your brain, for the sake of helping you navigate the world, makes up magenta. Magenta is the only color that doesn't have its own wavelength. It's an illusion created by the combination of red and blue wavelengths. It's all a lie, man. Your brain is a fucking liar. The main reason that I'm making this video is because I feel like people need to know about cyan and magenta. They are literally primary colors, and no one knows that. That hurts my soul as an artist. This is something that should be taught in kindergarten. I feel like the triadic color wheel is the imperial system of color. It's not based in science, it's not based in fact or reason. Why are there 12 inches in a foot? Why are there 3 feet in a yard? Who knows? That's the way it's always been. The only reason that we use it is because we're used to it, because we're comfortable with it, because everything in the world around us is catered to this system. Even if it's not based in science, and the science is readily available, we're comfortable with the idea that blue and yellow make green, that RGB means something, and that the sky is blue. Cyan. Also, on the note of RGB, it's like 3 primary colors, a secondary color, and 3 transition colors, right? Yeah, 3 transition colors. I'm still going to use the word purple to refer to magenta and blue to refer to cyan when I need to get my point across, because I know that those are the words that people will understand. I guess I just hate the fact that I have to call magenta purple and cyan sky blue when they're such important colors that everyone should have been taught about in kindergarten. If you take nothing else from this video, take these words, add them to your color vocabulary, because they are 2 of the 3 primary colors. You deserve to have these words in your vocabulary. Angry! I think I've officially run out of emotions, so I'm gonna go. You get 1,000 awesome points for making it all the way to the end of this video. I'm reading Joseph Albert's book or something, and hopefully I will see you later. Goodbye. Triadic color wheel is fucking garbage!
So, yeah, that was what I wanted to show you. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in episode 5. Bye!